The Conti Christmas Eve festivities were always the highlight of my year. My best friend, Leah Conti, had been inviting my parents and me to her family's house since I first sat next to the Sicilian girl in circle time back in kindergarten. Things had changed a lot since that first Christmas Eve, when we had no idea Leah's creepy Uncle Guido wanted us to sit on his lap and not the real Santa. Now it was just my dad and me because my mom had passed away my sophomore year of high school from bone marrow cancer. And of course my best friend Leah, who, like me, was always perpetually single and would have her older brothers sneak us alcohol. But now she was arm in arm with her boyfriend, who also happened to be Olympic swimmer Jay Morningstar. "You jealous of Leah's golden boy?" Leah's brother Sonny knocked me out of my haze. I shook my head as I looked up at the 6'2" Italian stallion with slicked back hair and a panty-melting smile. I'd had a crush on him at one time for about 2 minutes, until he gave me a wet willy the first time I met him, and then I quickly got over him. No, I was just something," I said, not thinking of a good excuse. Sonny handed me a plastic cup almost filled to the top with eggnog. "Drink up, Sophie. If you're gonna be stuck here like the rest of us, you can drink and pretend to enjoy it." I tapped my cup to Sonny's, and we both said, "Salud." I downed a few big gulps of my drink before licking my lips and turning back to Sonny. "At least Leah seems happy. Jay really is a good guy." "A good person who took my best friend with him to California." Okay, that sounded bad even in my head. Sure, she'd always planned to go to USC, but now she'd been gone since August, and I missed her. I missed her a freaking lot. Sonny nodded. "Yeah, I'm happy she's happy." Somehow I doubted that with the way Sonny's dark eyes shifted as he sipped on his drink. People had been coming in and out of the Conti house all night. The place was always a hangout for the misfits with nowhere else to go. Mama Conti made a feast of food, and Leah's oldest brother, Nicky, manned the bar to make sure everyone had enough booze to go with their food. Of course, only for those who weren't driving. But the guy walking through the door wasn't just another misfit. This guy had Leah and Jay standing up. "Johnny, you made it," Jay said, doing some weird bro hug with the tall, spiky-haired beefcake of a man. Once upon a time, I had a long make-out session with Johnny Laughlin, world record holder in the backstroke. That was almost a year ago when I still had braces and needed to wax my eyebrows. Now I'd discovered straightener for my chin-length brown hair and how to thread my eyebrows. But I was still intimidated by the guy who towered over me with his dimpled chin and F-me smile. Okay, so a year ago, I was at a group hangout at a bowling alley, and I didn't think I'd see the guy again. Now I was wishing I had dressed better to make him see what he'd been missing this past year. Or at least worn my push-up bra.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.